Hello everyone, this is Jewel Diamond Taylor. Listen, I want to share with you a universal law that has no respect of person. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter your race, your gender, your income, your political party, it doesn't matter. It's a universal principle. And that simply is no deposit, no return. No deposit, no return. What goes in will come out. So the question is, what are you investing in? What are you putting into your relationships, your marriage? What are you putting into your business? What are you putting into your ministry? What are you putting into your purpose and dreams? What are you putting into your friends? What are you putting into your children? What are you putting into your community? Because if there's no deposit, there is no return. I can remember when my children were little and we would go to the ATM and I was in between paychecks or my money was circulating and they would say, Mama, 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 I want this, I want this, I want that. And I would say, son, I don't have it right now. And they, Mama, just go to the ATM. And I said, son, if there's nothing in there, you can't take something out. And I wanted to teach them at a very young age about this sense of entitlement or impatience. We have to know how to put something in if we want to get something out. You know, that's a agricultural harvest principle. If there's no seed in the ground, the farmer can't expect and harvest. They've got to put something in the ground. And you know, the earth, the soil, Mother Earth doesn't care what you put in the soil. It doesn't matter whether you're planting corn or wheat. It doesn't matter. But once you put it in there, now you've got to nurture that seed. It needs sunshine. It needs water. You got to turn the soil over. You got to watch it for the insects. You have to make sure that you even put fertilizer on it. So once you put a seed in, your dream, your prayer, your hopes, your plans, you've got to work it. And if you put in your due diligence, if you put in the labor, if you put in the faith, if you put in the time, if you put in the effort, you will yield something. But I think so often we are caught up in this age of technology, in this age of push button technology, microwave, drive-through, instant, overnight express, email me, text me. It has created, we've been hardwired for things to happen quickly. But if there's no deposit, there is no return. So I want to leave this pearl of wisdom with you today. If you find that, you know, I don't have any friends, well, you know, you got to be a friend to have a friend. You got to nurture those relationships. Friendships and marriages cannot just be one way and then think it's all about you. What are you putting into the marriage? What are you putting into the friendship? What are you putting into your job? What are you putting into your ministry, your business? Because if you are sitting there thinking, well, I got a great idea or I'm a great person, and you're just sitting there, if you're a vendor and you go to events and you just sit there at the table, but you don't reach out to people, you don't let people know where you're going to be, if you're not investing in your website, your materials, your marketing materials, how can you expect to yield anything? You've got to invest. You've got to plant seeds. No deposit, no return. It's simple as that. And it doesn't matter when you start. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, man or woman. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your religion is. This is not a just an exclusive spiritual principle. This is a universal principle. If there is no deposit, there is no return. You want to graduate from college, you got to put in the time. You got to study. You want to recover from an addiction, you got to put in the time. You got to go to classes. You got to go to meetings. You have to be around the right people. That's how you nurture your seed. You have to put it in fertile ground. And when you are in fertile ground, when you place yourself in the right environment, when you put your seed in good soil and you make sure you nurture that seed, you're going to experience a return. It's simple as that. No deposit, no return. And you can't put just one seed in the ground. Lately, I've been having seeds coming up from people I've met 20 years ago, 15 years ago, people that are showing up in my life saying, Jewel, I remember you coming to my job. Jewel, I remember you coming to my conference. And Jewel, I want to do this with you. I want to do this for you. Or Jewel, I have a lead for you. Or Jewel, I want to buy your books. Or Jewel, I just want to shout out and tell you how you made a difference in my life. And I'm like, oh my God, those are seeds that are coming up because of all the thousands of people that I have deposited in. And what happens a lot of times with speakers and ministers and coaches and teachers and educators and principals, sometimes we think that our labor is in vain, and we wonder if we will ever see the fruits of our labor. But you know, you will. In due season, you will. Just keep making those deposits into your relationships, into your students, into your children, into your team, into your staff. Make those deposits, because if there is no deposit, there is no return. If you're building up your sales team, if you're building up your team to do an event, you've got to deposit into people. When you care about people and you nurture people and you deposit your time, your knowledge, your love, your care, your mentoring, you will receive. But if there's no deposit, there is no return. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor with my thought for this day, and I hope that you will visit my website, jeweldiamondtaylor.com. I may be coming to a city near you. God bless you, and stay in the light.